Welcome, welcome, everyone. How's everyone doing this evening? Good? Awesome. So my name's Simon Greganis. I'm the program manager for Canada for 500 Global, and I am excited to welcome you to our inaugural Calgary Demo Day for Batch 2 of the Alberta Accelerator by 500. We have had an amazing, amazing ride these past 12 weeks with these founders. We have some amazing companies and even stronger founders from around the world ready to share with you their stories, their wins, their hardships, their losses, literally pour their heart and soul out onto the stage in these pitches this evening. And there'll be an opportunity to connect with all of these founders after the fact during the startup showcase to end the evening. We're so excited that through the partnership with Alberta Innovates, Edmonton Unlimited, and Prairies Can, that we were able to bring this programming, this curriculum, this intensive program that these companies went through to Alberta. It went through 12 rigorous weeks from everything from customer segmentation to growth experiments, growth strategies, all the way ending with finance and fundraising, and of course, Demo Day today. So we have a packed evening, a lot of fun planned ahead, and let me go through a little bit of the agenda here that you see in front of you. So first off, we'll have some opening remarks. We have a special keynote speaker prepared for you all to share a little bit about his entrepreneurial journey over the past decade. We'll dive right into a brief intermission and then come right back for all of the company pitches and closing remarks. And then, like I said, we'll end the night off with an opportunity for you to speak one-on-one with the founders, ask any questions, resolve any follow-ups that you might have from their pitches, and some awesome, like the photo booth down there, some activities for VR. So definitely advise you to kind of explore the whole room, check it all out, and have an amazing time tonight, and be sure to connect with all of our amazing founders. So without further ado, if everybody could just give me a huge round of applause for our MC for the evening and resident mentor at 500, Tash Jeffries.
Make sure now you can hear me, but I'm sure you can hear me without the mic. That's just extra. My name is Tash Jeffries. I am the resident mentor for this batch that we had here in Calgary, and I am thrilled to get to introduce you to all of our founders and start off their show. But before we do, we acknowledge the many First Nation, Métis, and Inuit who have lived in and cared for these lands for generations. We are grateful for the traditional knowledge keepers and elders who are still with us today and those who have gone before us. 500 Global respectfully acknowledges that we are situated on traditional territory of the Treaty 6, Treaty 7, and Treaty 8 First Nations. Home to Métis settlements, the Métis Nation of Alberta, and Region 2, 3, and 4 within the historical Northwest Métis homeland. We respect the histories, languages, and cultures of First Nations, Métis, and Inuit, whose presence continues to enrich our vibrant community. And now, onto the agenda for tonight. So, first things first, we will be filming here, so make sure you've got your selfie faces ready. You're smiling, just in case you might show up on the camera. The next thing is, we want you to be able to connect with the founders. You are going to, actually, I want to see, do you have your booklets? If you have them, hold them up so I know you have them. We're going to be asking you to connect with the founders. I do the selling for them. Make sure that you book into their calendars and have your checkbooks ready. So you will see those cute, yes, thank you. Woo. You will see their QR codes in the book, which is why we need you to connect to the Wi-Fi here. Next up, facilities. If you need the washrooms at any time, just look up, look way up. I wonder how many of you get that reference. Probably not too many, very young, a few of us. It's just up behind the screen here. You'll be able to go and take care. And of course, if you need something to drink, we've got drinks down there for you as well. And of course, there's refreshments and networking provided after our event. Now, without further ado, I am so thrilled to welcome our first guest to the stage, Yi-Ling Lim, our Executive Director of Market Launch for 500 Global. Yi-Ling, let's have you.
Thank you so much, Tash. And good evening, everyone. So my name is Yi-Ling, and I'm the Executive Director of Market Launch at 500 Global. So first and foremost, welcome to the Ignite Alberta New Light Demo Day. Thank you to all of our guests who are here with us today and joining us for this really special event. And we're really excited to unveil to you the 15 remarkable pitches that you'll see later today. These founders have worked tirelessly over the last 12 weeks, and we're excited for you to hear from them. But first, I'd like to express our gratitude to our partner, Alberta Innovates, right? We know that it takes a village to create a thriving, innovative, and startup ecosystem. And Alberta Innovates have shown a deep commitment to fostering this entrepreneurial culture and ecosystem in Alberta. And 500 Global is honored to be a long-term partner to Alberta Innovates. And this is just the beginning, right? It's our second cohort, but really, we're just getting started. At 500 Global, our mission is to uplift people and economies around the world through entrepreneurship. And we have backed startups across stages, from first check to pre-IPO. We've invested in over 2,700 companies in 81 countries. And in Canada itself, we've also invested in over 100 startups. Together with Alberta Innovates, we hope to ignite, accelerate, and globalize successful startups from Alberta and creating a flywheel of innovation-led culture and ecosystem that will stimulate economic growth. And I would also like to thank all our ecosystem partners as well. You will hear from Dawn, but thank you so much to Edmonton Unlimited and all our ecosystem partners here. So we are here today to celebrate the existence and growth of entrepreneurs who build and innovate, especially during times of uncertainty and risk. We can't predict the future, but the entrepreneurs here are the ones shaping it. And today, you'll meet 15 startups in batch 2 of the Alberta Accelerator who are shining a new light on traditional industries, who are reimagining the future in logistics, edtech, healthcare, SaaS, and more. So to the light of the event today, dear founders, over the weekend, I watched on Netflix a documentary or a series really on Spotify. And I remember this scene where the founding team of Spotify basically said that it is the next generation who will determine if your technologies and your innovation are going to be wanted and needed. And I was reminded of a favorite quote of mine. As founders, we don't just dream for ourselves and the people we know, but for the generations who will come after us, whose names and faces we may never know. So remember why you do what you do. Remember the stories and the experiences that ignite the fire inside of you, and please keep dreaming that dream. To all of you joining us here today, on behalf of the 500 Global team, I want to thank all of you not just for showing up today, but for supporting our founders. Having seen how our founders are reimagining the future, building new innovative technologies, honestly inspires us at 500 Global to keep investing in and supporting and growing this ecosystem. And we hope all of you here will do the same as well. As the tagline of Calgary says, be part of the energy. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Yi-Ling, for that welcome. And now to our next speaker. We're going to welcome Douglas Holt, Associate Vice President of Investments with Alberta Innovates.
Thank you. Thanks very much. It's just Doug. Get up. Come here. How cool is she?
Thank you.
She told me a secret. She might be moving to Alberta. I probably wasn't supposed to say that, but I think that would be amazing. We need more people like you. As I said, my name is Doug Holt. I'm the AVP Investments for Alberta Innovates. Terry Rock, is Terry here? I don't know if he was here earlier. Hey, Terry, what a great spot. This is so cool, man. And you guys are doing a great job here. Alberta Innovates supports the entire innovation spectrum, from the generation of new ideas to commercialization or end use. Our broad scope gives us unique perspective to solve some of the world's greatest industry challenges while stimulating a startup community to build new technology, drive new ideas, and support the development and growth of SMEs. My portfolio is post-secondary investments in emerging technologies, entrepreneurial investments, and the accelerators. And under the banner of entrepreneurial investments, founders, we have so many programs designed to help you and support your growth and make it easier to be an entrepreneur. If you need product development, we can support with grants in that regard. If you need you know, help with salaries. Like, you know, you need to hire a CFO, you need to hire a BD person, something like that. Well, there's programs there to support that. There's pilot opportunities. If you need to pilot what you're doing with a larger company and you don't have the dough to make that a reality, come see us. We can help in that regard. So there's loads of things that exist in Alberta that folks, they just don't exist in other provinces. And so come take advantage of them, connect with us, because we're here to help. In fact, our total project portfolio in 21-22 was valued at approximately $1.2 billion. We've invested in 1,320 active projects across our business lines and our priority areas. In other words, we know that innovation is the catalyst for a healthier, more sustainable, and prosperous Alberta. In 2021, with the help of our funding partners at the Government of Alberta, Prairies Economic Development Canada, and Edmonton Unlimited, we invested $35 million in the Alberta Scale Up and Growth Accelerator to transform the innovation ecosystem in Alberta. We found that companies were just hitting a plateau and they weren't able to grow and expand beyond the confines of Alberta or take it globally, candidly. And so we brought in some horsepower. We brought in some American horsepower, bringing in the Silicon Valley to help with growing networks. And the work that 500 does, I was at the last cohort and watched the pitches. I mean, so solid, so crisp, and the curriculum is so tight. Just, I think it's really going to up the game in Alberta, and we're not catching up. I think this is a leapfrog opportunity, and it's going to be due in part to the work that 500 is doing. They give me a script, and I always go off it. Then I got to figure out where the hell I am. So we're happy to have the power of their networks working for Albertans and our innovation ecosystem. They're experienced players who provide intensive mentoring, networking, and access to capital and other opportunities. So thanks to them, we had 11 founders and companies graduate from the first cohort today, and I'm pleased to announce the 18 startups from around the world for cohort 2. So congratulations to Airtasks, Alto, ArtClever, Delio, Delphi Technology Corp, Doortender, Electronic Grid Systems, Expansio, Fly and Fetch. Have you seen? Yeah, I love it. I love it. And your shoes are awesome. Infocore, HomeClick, iTapIt, Kodobi Limited, Peasy, Runner Delivery, Somin.ai, The Hair Routine, Workforce Docs, and 360 Explorer. How about a round of applause? We're looking forward to watching you grow and succeed and where you're going to take your companies and partnering with you along the way. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Doug. And I think we're going to make you super happy with the batch here today. So we're excited. But before we get to that, I'd like to welcome to the stage Dawn Newton, Head of Acceleration for Edmonton Unlimited.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be with you all here tonight as we get to really celebrate all of the companies here, part of this 500 Global Demo Day. You know, it's really incredible to see this community come together and in person, reconvening. This stadium is really packed. I love it. You know, and I think that it's so important we get the chance to hear these remarkable stories of innovation coming from the startups that have been working diligently from the Alberta Accelerator by 500. They're working to accelerate their business and really reach new levels of success. Edmonton Unlimited is the Municipal Innovation Authority for the City of Edmonton. Some of you may not be familiar with that name. We, in fact, only just became Edmonton Unlimited at the end of September. You may know us as Innovate Edmonton. So we're new, Edmonton Unlimited. Really excited about everything the future has to bring with that. We work collaboratively across industry, academia, civil society, and leading peer cities like Calgary, really to foster our innovation ecosystem for the benefit of all. We're mobilizing our innovation communities for maximum international impact and support a triple bottom line of people, planet, and prosperity. Innovation is a team pursuit, and we're really honored to be part of this pioneering funding consortium, with Edmonton Unlimited joining Alberta Innovates and Prairies Can, bringing all three levels of government together to bring global accelerators to the doorsteps of Alberta entrepreneurs. Edmonton Unlimited is also very pleased to be working in partnership with Platform Calgary, who many of you know and have worked with as well. Together, we launched Alberta's newest pre-accelerator, Alberta Catalyzer, providing business support, resources, and coaching to help founders establish a strong foundation for their startups. And we really do hope to see some Alberta Catalyzer graduates on a 500 global stage in the future. At Edmonton Unlimited, we believe innovation is found at all stages of growth, from early stage founders to multinationals, leveraging benefits across all sectors and industries, cultures and ideas. We know that this dynamic clash of cultures and ideas can create innovations, great innovations, and truly world-class innovations. The world needs what Alberta offers: a passionate, vibrant community of entrepreneurs committed to sustainability, diversity, and inclusion, and aimed at solving the world's biggest challenges: climate emergency, food security, and public health. 500 Global is really empowering local innovators, opening global networks and investment and partnerships, and helping startups achieve their goals and make a global impact. So I, for one, really can't wait to hear their incredible stories. Looking forward to a really great night. Thanks so much.
So, another throwback. Anyone remember the commercial? I've fallen and I can't get up. I love it. There's a lot of you who do. Well, our next founder is here to make sure that your loved ones don't ever have to say that phrase again. Let's welcome to the stage, Alto!
95% of older adults want to stay home and age in place, but only few end up doing so. I found out why when we were looking to find home care for my grandma Aziz. As she got older, our family had a hard time keeping her safe at home. And we had limited options. She had a hard time qualifying for public home care, where the quality of care to begin with is terrible. Private home cares were expensive, and it took us over 3 weeks posting ads online to find help for her. It was so frustrating. That's why we started Alto. Well, we're on a mission to make affordable home care accessible to anyone, anywhere, anytime. Through our easy-to-use platform, we match families with caregivers in 20 minutes. We take the burden of finding home care so you can spend quality time with your loved one. We launched our company 10 months ago. We generated over $200,000, and we're growing 30% month over month. And that's just the beginning for us. The senior care market is worth over $300 billion, and will grow as our population ages. If anyone can capture this market, it's our team. My co-founder and I are subject matter expert in healthcare and senior care. And our CTO, he was a lead developer with one of the largest marketplace exit in Canada. We're Alto, and we're empowering loved ones everywhere to age with grace. Come join us.
And I hope you got your bingo cards ready, because I'm pretty sure I heard a line or two in there. Do you ever crave like local, fresh ground coffee that you can make at home, but you're too lazy to go out and get it? Well, our next founder is here to make sure that you don't have to worry about being lazy. You can still get it right at home. Oh, and they've got a big announcement just here today. You're going to hear it first before anybody else, so you get that free preview. So let's welcome Delio to the stage.
This year, we grew 10x and are generating over $1 million in annual revenue. And as of this morning, we just closed a deal that's worth $1 million every year. And it's because we're helping local businesses compete against major online retailers like Amazon. Hi, my name is Jackson. I'm a former Canadian Olympic gymnast and founder of Delio. This is Phil, a local coffee roaster who almost lost his business when the pandemic hit. Why? Because he just couldn't compete with two-day delivery. And there are over 300 million small businesses around the world that have the same problem, just like Phil's business. That's why we created Delio. Our platform enables business owners to easily provide local same-day delivery for all their customers. With a click of a button, they integrate with us and start competing with the Amazons and Walmarts of the world. Whether it's coffee beans, sporting goods, or even furniture, we make sure their products get delivered the same day. Not in 2 days, not the next day, the same day. And we make money on every single delivery completed. So, we did 10x this year, and now we are scaling to do 10x next year. We all want to support local, but it's been easier not to. Until now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jackson and Delio. And next up, I have a chemistry and biology degree that I believe I've used for all of 6 months of my life. Why? Because I was told you got to do STEM if you want jobs and you want a career. Boy, I wish our next startup was around because they help creatives to build successful careers that they love. Let's hear it for Art Clever.
Creative industries generate over $2 trillion a year and 60 million jobs worldwide. At the same time, companies still struggle to hire qualified professionals, and millions of students around the world waste their years, go to debt, and can't find a job. Why? Because traditional education system just doesn't help you to get a job. I'm Maria, founder and CEO of Art Clever, and a professor of architecture. And meet my co-founder, Daniel, who has 2 successful exits. We help students save their time and money, get personalized mentorship, gain modern skills to build a competitive portfolio and get a job they love. That's why our Clever platform provides engaging short-term programs and connect directly with top industry experts. Students, universities, and companies worldwide are willing to pay for that. Hundreds of people around the world already started their careers in architecture, design, fine arts, animation, and fashion through ArtClever. And they started with us again and again. And we generated over $500,000 in revenue. And our unique business model allows us to get $15 in lifetime revenue on each dollar we spend to acquire customers. And our next goal is $1 million revenue in 2024. Don't miss out on this $1 trillion market and contact us right now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Maria and ArtClever. Now, I have to say it here again. Make sure that you're noticing and you're playing bingo, because I'm pretty sure we heard some things mentioned here. But quick tip, do not holler out bingo, please. We are monitoring in the back to make sure that we know who's winning so that you can get your swag. Next, have you ever had people over Friday night, drinks, having fun, and then all of a sudden you run out of wine? What do? Nobody wants to leave. They don't want to miss the conversation. Now, nobody has to. Thanks to our next founder. Let's hear it to Door Tender.
You get everything delivered these days. Food, groceries, even pet food. But I bet you don't get your alcohol delivered. Why? Because it's expensive. It's expensive because the marketplace delivery model just can't work when you have to buy the products at retail. We're changing that. Because our solution creates 10x the demand for alcohol delivery. My name is Brian Abelseth. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Door Tender, and we deliver your favorite drinks right to your door in under 60 minutes, and we make it affordable. We're able to do this because we use the ghost kitchen model, but for alcohol. We've launched in 2 markets, Red Deer and Edmonton, and this year, we're on track to do over $800,000 in sales. But that is just a drop. This market is enormous. Last year alone, Canadians spent over $50 billion on alcohol. And this is a market that grows every year. Even in recessions, it grows. Alcohol is such a common purchase that the average Canadian drinks 9.5 drinks per week, every week. Yeah, look around. Our team, we left our careers in corporate retail and tech because of how big an opportunity this is. With our affordable pricing model, we're creating mass market adoption for alcohol delivery. We're delivering to dinner parties, Sunday football, office happy hours. We even delivered the drinks here tonight. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I would recommend the Negronis. Look, if you missed investing in food delivery, don't miss alcohol, because it's next. Cheers.
Thank you so much, Brian and Door Tender. Now, it's hard to miss this. You see this hair? It costs thousands of dollars every year to manage. And usually, I get meh results, but not anymore. I always get what I want with my hair. Thanks to our next team. Let's hear it for the hair routine.
$60 billion. That's what women spend every year on hair care. And they're still unhappy about their hair. Hair is everything. It's the difference between a good day and a bad day. And there is a new era starting this market. There is a shift from styling to actual care. Our addressable market is expected to double over the next 2 years. My name's Clarissa. I'm the co-founder and CEO at The Hair Routine, and we help women to have fabulous hair every day. That's why we were able to make $800,000, double our revenue from last year, and have 3 times this industry average retention rate. We do that by providing a personalized hair routine and delivering to our customer our sustainable line of products in a subscription base. Our app recommends weekly recommendations, guidance based on the hair type and their habits. I come from a strong lineage of Brazilian women who have passed down their wisdom on how to love and nurture our hair. Women all around the globe are struggling with taking care of their hair. But us Brazilians, we have figured that out. We know it's not about shampoos. It's about the process and the ingredients. I'm a branding specialist, and with my team's extensive knowledge in growth and machine learning, we are creating the next generation hair care company. We have the team, we have the system, and we do have the products. So let's make every day a great hair day.
Thanks so much, Clarissa, and the hair routine. And yes, I actually do use it, so it's true. Have you ever sent packages somewhere only for them to arrive broken, damaged, and then you get blamed for it? Well, our next startup is here to make sure that that doesn't happen to you again. Let's hear it from Fly and Fetch. Woo!
I moved here from the Philippines 9 years ago, and just like any other immigrant, I've always longed for items that can only be sourced back home. But shipping packages suck. International shipping is expensive, slow, and super unreliable. Hi, I'm Shelby, CEO and co-founder of Fly and Fetch. Me and my team are hacking international shipping, offering 80% cheaper shipping fees and 2 times faster delivery. Most immigrants out there will get this. Sorry. Due to our frustrations in shipping, we figured a way to ship things better, and that is to friends and family traveling. We saw an opportunity in this, and we created Fly and Fetch, a tech-enabled platform and logistics solution that is making shipping cheaper and faster. And this is the mind-blowing thing of what we do. We give people free flights in exchange for their luggage space, and we use that capacity to ship packages. Don't worry, it's legal and customs approved. And you're probably wondering, are they making money? Yes, we do. Our revenue is $2,000 per traveler, and we make 40% profit margin out of that. We have successfully delivered 1,200 plus packages internationally and growing fast at 65% average quarterly growth. Our customers say it best with their flawless 5-star rating, and we have 12,000 travelers on our wait list. Our community is growing organically because the media love us, and we are backed by renowned VCs and angels in US and Canada and logistics experts. our customers are e-commerce stores, and this market is worth $12 trillion annually. And this is your opportunity to join us in our mission to provide the fastest international shipping. So what are you waiting for? Pack your bags and fetch the world with us.
Thank you so much, Shelby and Fly and Fetch. That actually is all of our marketplaces and B2C founders. Can we give them all one round of applause? And now I'm going to do my next plug. I do it twice, no, 3 times. Make sure you have your booklet ready and you actually connect with our founders. Help them to bring even more technology, jobs, opportunities to Alberta. Support them. So make sure you reach out and use those QR codes and you make use of them. Now, you're going to be hearing from our international founders. We're going to start with Kadobe. How do you retain customers? Our next founders actually know how to do it, and they're going to tell you how. Let's hear it for Kadobe.
Getting customers to sign up is hard. Getting customers to stay, that's even harder. $10 billion is lost every year in the financial service industry due to customer churn. Now, up to half of this can be gained back by simply gamifying customer engagement. And this is why we built Kadobe. We help marketers in the financial service industries use online games to keep their customers engaged. We do this by providing marketers with ready-made gamification templates that is 6 times faster to deploy without needing developers to write any line of code. With 13 companies waiting to try out our product, marketers love our product because it is easy to use and has helped them increase customer engagement by up to 9 times in just 5 months, resulting in over $80 million in revenue. We make money charging a monthly plan and commission earned from our reward marketplace. We just launched our product 8 months ago, and we're already earning $20,000 per month in recurring revenue. We're on track to tripling our monthly revenue and getting to $1 million in annual revenue next year. Now, we're talking about a $58 billion market, and we have the team to crack it. My name is Fikayo, co-founder and CEO of Kadobe. My team and I have spent the last 30 years building games and customer experience solutions that have delighted customers. Customer engagement is hard, but with gamification, we've made it easy for marketers to get back $10 billion lost annually. You know what else is easy? Working with us to change the game for customer engagement globally.
That was Fikayo and Kadobe. We really wish we could have had him here in person, but we will get him here. He wants to have a base here right in Alberta. If you've ever tried to run social media ads, you might know they're super expensive and super hard to get actually action out of them and results. Well, our next startup figured out a way to optimize online ads so that you can get the results that you want. Let's hear from SoMin.
$22 billion wasted every year on inefficient social media ads. Imagine you have invested in a startup and more than a third of your money has been thrown in the trash. Hi, my name is Alex Versiv, a CEO and co-founder of SoMin.ai, the platform that makes digital ads nearly 40% more cost efficient at 40% less of a time. McDonald's, Citibank, WPP Group. What relates all these companies? They are running millions of dollars monthly through our platform to target and optimize their digital advertising campaigns. How do they do it? They use our platform to collect and analyze digital landscape to find previously untapped user audiences. This gets distilled into hundreds of combinations of targeting and creative content, and our platform optimizes every 30 seconds. So it's just like unleashing the power of world's top 100 digital advertising professionals to run and optimize your ads. This could haven't be possible if we don't have a team of 2 professors, 3 PhDs, and 3 digital directors from the world's top advertising agencies. We are invested by world's leading VCs, has grown more than 3 times in revenues last year and keep growing 20% month on month. So don't miss this opportunity and get in our safe round by contacting us today.
That was Alex, another one of our international founders, again, who wants to be right here in Alberta. That's it for our international. We're going to move right on to our B2B founders. Does anybody know what a bolt has to do with losing lots and lots of money and slowing down processes? Yeah, exactly. That's the look that I had. But guess what? Our next founder is going to tell you why that's so important and what he and his team are doing to fix it. Let's hear it from Runner.
Equipment downtime costs companies $120 billion every single year. An example of this is a large construction company could lose hundreds of thousands of dollars per day because a crucial piece of equipment is down and missing a needed part. This part could be as simple as this $2 bolt right here you see. Unfortunately, traditional courier and hotshot companies that move these parts around still use two-way radio and pen and paper to manage these deliveries. And this is just too slow and unreliable. Hi, I'm Louis Cola, the co-founder and CEO of Runner, and unlike traditional couriers, we have a digital platform that makes scheduling, managing, and tracking deliveries easy. And this ensures that we get the right part to the right place at the right time. With our years of experience in construction and manufacturing, my co-founder and I have seen firsthand the problems with parts delivery, which is why we know how to solve it. And our traction proves this. Our easy-to-use platform and network of professional drivers has already allowed us to complete over 35,000 deliveries in just 2 short years. As well, we are growing at a 20% month-over-month growth, and we're projecting to hit $30,000 in monthly revenue by December. Our customers love us so much that 99% of them come back month over month and continue to schedule deliveries through our platform. And for each one of these deliveries that our companies schedule, we charge them a delivery fee. Now, we are gearing up to solve this $120 billion a year pain. Are you ready to join the ride? Thank you.
Thank you, Lewis and Runner. And let me ask you, around this city, it should be quite obvious, do you ever see construction jobs go way over time? It's all around the city. Well, our next founder is here to stop that from happening and stop creating these huge construction management nightmares. Let's hear it for Air Tasks.
Billions of dollars are lost in construction rework every year. Any mistake on large-scale construction projects the size of this one result in significant budget overruns and delays. Now imagine how management of those mega jobs must be like. I'm gonna give you a hint. It's complete chaos. Thousands of emails, hundreds of spreadsheets, hundreds of data points from different systems, all being accessed by hundreds of people. The result is valuable data is simply being lost. AirTasks is a new way of keeping your project data organized. Unlike traditional construction management systems, AirTasks focuses on your team's daily productivity, eliminating the need for emails and spreadsheets altogether. And if any of your data resides in external systems, you can pull it in without a single line of code. And this is why the general contractor of one of the tallest buildings in North America is now using AirTasks. We charge a per-project subscription fee, and in just 3 months, we're able to secure 4 paid enterprise pilots, and 16 more are coming shortly. The size of this problem in construction industry alone is $8 billion, but guess what? We are not going to stop there, because next we're going to go after architects, engineers, and property managers, or in other words, the entire built environment. My co-founder and I have known each other for over 10 years, and we both lived and worked at the intersection of construction and technology. Together, we are building the future of work in the built environment. Come build it with us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sergey and AirTasks. For those of you who might not know, I'm originally from the East Coast, and I fly out tomorrow. But you know what I'm afraid of? Cancellations, delays at the airport. You know why? Because they're severely understaffed. But guess what? I now have hope. All thanks to our next startup. Let's hear it for Delphi.
Hi everyone, my name is Alan T. I'm a serial entrepreneur like most of you here in the room. And from my past 2 startups or companies, 2 of which both I have successfully exited, I come to realize that there is a problem, which is training. And that I'm going to solve this with my 3rd company. Training impacts almost everyone or every industry right now. Most of the companies right now have issues with recruiting, training, onboarding. Some do not even have the capacity to actually train their own staff right now, today. That's where my company, Delphi, comes in. We provide low cost, scalable VR training complete with instructor that attracts the next generation workforce. We increase training capacity by 5 times, reducing training time by 25%. We train from small team all the way to big organizations. So, therefore, our client base right now, we have Boeing, WestJet, and de Havilland. Why? Because we can help them meet their future workforce needs as they scale globally right now. As an enterprise SaaS solution provider, we have achieved or earned $500,000 over the past 1 year. And is all purely from paid pilots. We are scheduled, or we have agreements right now to do another 2 million in the next 12 months. Right now, we are only starting with the aviation industry. We have the vision to expand over to the $185 billion workforce training market, including industry like healthcare, manufacturing, and entertainment. So in our business, the sky is not the limit. Are you ready to join us, the movement, to make training sexy again?
Thank you so much, Alan and Delphi. And just a reminder, how we're doing with bingo up there? Good? We got any winners coming through? Okay, so make sure. I'm sure there were a couple more words and phrases in there that just went by. So make sure to get your swag. So any business can create a website, but can they attract local shoppers? Our next founder knows exactly how to do that and is helping businesses everywhere. Let's hear it for Expansio. Peter, Peter, Peter.
Retailers use Expansio to engage local shoppers to drive sales. Why? Because traditional e-commerce only focus on online customers. It does not help our retailers to target and engage local shoppers. That's a huge revenue loss. My name is Peter, founder and CEO of Expansio, a SaaS platform that helps retailers to engage both online and the local shoppers to increase sales. Using Expansio, retailers can not only sell through e-commerce website, but also Android, iOS apps, social media applications such as WeChat, WhatsApp, Ali, etc. This is the way modern shoppers want to interact and the next elevation of e-commerce. Using Expansio, some of our customers' revenue growth can reach more than 300%. Our customers pay us subscription plus transaction fees. Our current MRR is 28,000. We recently signed our first partnership agreement with a point of sales provider who will take us to their 8,000 retailers. And we'll 10x of our business revenue. This is just one of many to come. We have a strong team, experience in building large e-commerce and consumer platform. Now, we are planning to expand our team by adding sales and marketing professionals to help us expand our business across Canada and the United States. Join us in building the world's next e-commerce unicorn. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Peter and Expansio. And just a reminder, if you think you've won, make sure to come up to the booth up behind everyone. See the hands waving? See Rosa and Cecile to get your swag. And thanks again. My next car, I really want it to be an EV, but I am super afraid of getting somewhere, getting stuck, not being able to charge my vehicle. But not anymore. Thanks to our next startup, let's welcome eGrid Swift Charge to the stage.
The future of transportation is electric, but there are not enough charging stations to support EV ownership. Imagine scrambling to find the closest charging station, only to find that it's hundreds of miles away. Even worse, imagine being stuck in the middle of nowhere with a dead battery. And that's a reality that EV owners face every day. With the increasing adoption of EVs, why aren't there enough charging stations? Because it can cost $1 million to build one EV charging station and takes over a year to install. No wonder property owners and hotels aren't willing to invest in them. My name is Zhongyi Kwang. I'm the founder and the CEO of Swift Charge. We have created a first-of-its-kind charging solution that can reduce the cost to property owners by over 50%. And our stations can be installed in days, not years. And there's no digging on the ground. And we are the only one that can do this. We make money through subscription fees and revenue sharing with the site owners. And we're already deploying paid pilots at 2 universities and a major hotel, and more is coming. Our mission is to build the most widespread charging network, and we are the perfect team to unlock a market that is about to grow to $250 billion annually, because we have deep domain knowledge. Believe it or not, our team has over 100 years of experience in EV charging, and we are armed with multiple patents. Swift charge stations will be everywhere, and you will probably be paying us to use them. Wouldn't it be great for you to own a piece of them? Thank you.
Yeah. E-Grid. Swift Charge. Sorry, it's the second one that always stops me up, but we got it there. Now, how many of you have ever bought a home? You know how crazy the paperwork is, so many duplications, so much you've got to go over and over, and it's just not easy. But now it will be, all thanks to our next team. Let's hear it from HomeClick. Woo!
Last week, we sold $120,000 worth of digital appraisals to realtors in Canada in 1 week alone, making us the most popular digital appraisal service in 2 days. Hello, my name is Sam. I'm the CEO of HomeClick, and we're changing what it's like to buy a house in Canada. Appraisal is not the biggest problem in the home buying process. By far, the larger one is mortgages. But why? This is what your average mortgage looks like. It takes 4 to 6 weeks. You have to enter your name 43 times, and it still has a 70% failure rate. The reason for this is mountains of paperwork. But what if you could get rid of all this paperwork? We deliver everything that a home buyer needs: an appraisal, insurance, and a mortgage, all entirely electronic from one single source. As a result, the process takes minutes instead of weeks. What's even more important, we're able to save banks thousands of dollars that we pass on to consumers. We're able to do this because we have the best data science team with specific expertise in real estate data. At the moment, we charge a fee on the appraisals that we deliver. Soon, we'll be taking a commission out of every single mortgage that we underwrite. And the market opportunity is massive, with $580 billion worth of mortgages being issued in Canada every year. We're HomeClick, and we're making it easy for you to buy a home in Canada. It may be impossible for you as investors to own all the real estate in North America, but we're making it possible for you to take a bite out of every single mortgage. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sam and HomeClick. And can you believe it? We're at our last pitch. Time has flown, right? So now, sorry I had to talk about this, but it's true. Natural disasters are happening everywhere, and they're happening way more frequent than they used to. But thanks to our next startup, they're going to make sure that we keep all of us and all of our loved ones safe anytime that happens. Let's hear it for Peasy.
Imagine a raging wildfire coming at you and your family. Would you want to wait 30 minutes to find out you should have left 29 minutes ago? In emergencies like this, every second matters. My name is Rick Arter. I'm co-founder and CEO, and I've seen emergency managers under the pump to get the word out when disasters strike. They're running around trying to contact you on social media, the local news, phone, even knocking on doors. It's chaotic, it's pressure-filled, and it's simply too slow. What emergency managers really want is one button to push, and that's why we built Alertable. We help emergency managers send alerts in seconds to save lives. And our customers tell us that with Alertable, they can now prepare and dispatch an alert to everyone, everywhere, in under 60 seconds. This provides you more time to take cover or get out of town, and it provides our customers more time to spend putting out the fire. Our alert solution is the only one in Canada used at all levels of government, from small local townships to large provincial agencies. And businesses where we operate are taking note and starting to use Alertable for their own operations. We charge our customers an annual subscription fee, and last year we did $450,000 in recurring revenue. Oh, we're going higher. We're going higher. And we've never lost a single customer. Emergency alerting is a $12 billion global industry, growing, for better or worse, at 20% annually as the number of disasters and emergencies continues to rise every year due to climate change and other constant threats. My co-founders and I have a combined 30 years experience in emergency alerting, and we co-wrote the actual alert standard used here in Canada and by nations all around the world. We are the clear leader in Canada, now going after the global market. Don't you want an extra 29 minutes to protect you and your family? Thank you.
Rick and Peasy, and I just realized he got the memo. His shoes are matching his shirt as well, so I'm loving that. All right, that's it for our batch 2 founders. Please, let's give them all a big round of applause today. Yeah. So I know what you're all waiting for, because there's drinks and food waiting, but before we do that, bear with us. We've got a few things we've got to take care of. First off, for any founders in the room, this is where I mentioned that batch 3 applications open up on Monday, October 24th. Woo! Super exciting. And if you want to hear what the experience has been like, I'm sure you can talk to any of the founders downstairs during this time and get a sense for what it's like to be in the program. We got to thank a lot of people for helping to get us to this point today. So let's give a big thank you to our partners, Alberta Innovates, Edmonton Unlimited, and Prairies Can. Woo! They've been so much help to us to get through this program, and we couldn't do this without them. And let's give another big thank you to our keynote, Adam Shire. Thank you so much. And last but not least, I have to give a big shout out to all of us who made this possible. Let's hear it for Simon Greganis, Rosa Kai, Shahil Huda, and of course me.